Hey guys, it's Aislinn, and in today's video, we're gonna be bleaching my hair, and I am very nervous. You guys know, most of the time, I really don't care if my hair falls out. Like, I'm like, whatever happens, happens, I don't care. I am a little bit nervous today, I'm not gonna lie to you. I am a little bit nervous just because I recently had a hair disaster, and I really don't wanna have another hair disaster this close to the last one. Thankfully, that hair disaster was only in the front part of my hair. What we're doing today is gonna be mostly in the back part of my hair. So even if I do lose a bunch of hair back there, it's not a big deal because this back part of my hair has not been bleached since last June. That was the last time I put bleach on the back of my head. So it's been a long time, and the majority of my hair back here is very healthy. So what we're gonna be doing today is trying to go all over blonde. I have had several different hair colors in the back of my hair. I have been trying to work with my hair and not rush to bleach it. And honestly, I think you guys and me are both very surprised that I've lasted this long without going back blonde back here. Like, I dyed all of this black last July, and I still have not removed all of the black residue that's back here. So I'm very impressed with myself, and I feel like a lot of you guys will be too, that I didn't just bleach my hair like a month after dyeing it black. I literally have taken it so slow. I've tried to work with it. I've done copper, I did magenta. I've just been trying to work with my hair. But today that ends because you know what? Summer is coming about. I'm over it. I'm tired of all the banding and all of the messiness of my hair. Let's pull this up. Here's what we're working with. We have about 1 inch of new growth at my root area here. So I'm gonna bleach that first, let it process like 20 minutes. And then this right here is all permanent color. So I used permanent copper to lift my virgin hair. So all this is permanent color that I've used on it one time. This band right here that you're seeing is the leftover black dye. When I dyed my hair black, I put it on top of blonde hair, and I had this much regrowth. So I had this much regrowth, and then my ends were blonde, and I put the black all over it. So this band right here is where the black went over my natural virgin hair. So we have a bunch of different banding happening here. As you can see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 or 5 different bands. My goal is to go back blonde, and then once I get blonde, I want to let my natural grow out. You guys know a few years ago, I let my natural hair color grow out for over a year. I would love to do that again. I do miss my natural hair color. I think it's so beautiful. I think it suits my skin tone really nicely. So I do want to grow out my natural again while having fun with the platinum on my ends. So that's the end goal today. Let me spin around and we'll section this off and you guys can see what it looks like. Okay, so here's what the back of my hair looks like. Kind of a hot mess, to be honest. Not bad though, okay, not bad. Let's split this. So now you guys can see that even more. Like, all of this is really, really healthy. But from here down, that's where it's like really damaged. So my main concern today is that like I'm gonna lose like a bunch of my hair on the end. And I am worried that that band is not gonna come out of my hair. That black that's left over, I am worried that it's not gonna come out of my hair. Before we get into the video, I just wanna mention my makeup palette is still available. It's absolutely stunning. Goth vibes on the inside, rainbow on the outside. We have rainbow shades. We have rainbow duochromes. We have neutrals, we have 2 highlighters that can also be used as eyeshadow. This palette is like a one-stop shop, baby. I love it. I use it all the time when I do my makeup. I also have my makeup bag available. It is so cute. It is large. It's adorable. It's super, super affordable. I will leave a link to both of these in the description down below for you guys. If you want to go check them out, you can use code Aislinn at checkout to save yourself some money. Let's section off my hair and start applying this bleach. I am going to drench my hair in this Bleach London Hair Elixir. It's oil. We also do have to touch up my roots today up here. I don't really have that much regrowth, but because I want one even canvas, we are going to have to touch up the front section of my hair as well. Does putting oil all over your hair before you bleach it do anything? I honestly have no freaking idea, but I used to do this all the time when I bleached my hair, and it makes me feel better about the situation. And honestly, when I did this, my hair definitely was healthier. If it makes me feel better, just let me be delulu. Let me be delusional in my own little world over here, okay? I have everything sectioned off, as you guys can see. I did the best I could. I just want to make sure it's even. So if I accidentally get a couple blonde hairs back here, that's fine. I just want to make sure any dark or like copper tones go towards the back. I'm gonna spin around and I'm probably gonna voice over this because it's really hard for me to, first of all, concentrate and try not to overlap and cause breakage right now. But also when I'm turned towards the back, you guys can't hear me very well on the microphone. So I'm gonna turn around, line up these two mirrors so I can see what I'm doing back here. And then let's start applying, baby, let's do it. So ideally, if I could have taken my head off of my body and put it on a stand and done this, I would have like used foils and took thin slices and been really careful about where I applied the lightener. I also would have started at that band that had permanent color on it and then touched up my virgin hair at the roots and then drag it through my ends. But obviously that's a lot easier said than done when you're trying to do this on yourself. So I just tried to think of the most efficient way and the quickest way to get this done without causing any damage or like the least amount of damage as possible. By the way, I definitely think putting that oil on my hair helped the condition a bunch while I was bleaching it. Okay, I think I've done the back pretty well at my roots. Just trying not to accidentally pull any of the blonde. This is taking me a while to do because I'm trying to be careful, but I'd rather go low and slow than just freaking go to town and like miss spots or like, you know, mess it up in any way. All right, we got the back root area fully applied. I'm gonna let this sit maybe like 15 minutes, and then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start at the bottom and I'm gonna work my way all the way up to the top. So hopefully this works. Let's do a little check. While I'm waiting this 15 minutes, I'm not just gonna sit here. I'm gonna go back through and like continuously work the product in through my roots and make sure I didn't miss anything. So I'm gonna go back through, cross check, make sure all of my roots are applied and that I didn't miss any brown spots. Then we'll start the actual color removal process, which I am a little nervous for, I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little nervous about dragging it on my ends into this mid shaft area. I'm not gonna put it on my ends yet. I'm just gonna drag it over that black band, and then the last like 5 minutes I'll put it on my ends that have been previously lightened. But I don't want to touch my ends that were platinum blonde until like the last 5 minutes of the whole ordeal. Let this process cross check and I will be right back so we can apply the bleach on the mid shaft together. All right, I checked and double checked the back, and there was a little spot in like the middle of my head. For some reason, my regrowth is turning like hot pink, and I don't know if that's gonna go away or not. So I took fresh bleach and I reapplied it all over the little middle area where it was turning pink at my roots. So that was not in the bingo card for today, but hey, we're working with it. It is what it is. I just had to mix up more lightener. I did the exact same amount. I'm gonna spin around and we're gonna go ahead and hit those bands. I'm gonna try and like speed it up and make it quick because my scalp's on fire and my regrowth is like already white and I still have to do this front part. So we need to hurry it up. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Let's do this. So as you guys can see, my roots lifted to like a platinum white color very, very quickly, a lot quicker than I was honestly anticipating. Even the areas where I drug down the lightener that permanent copper was on lifted really quickly, and I thought it would take a little bit longer than that. So once I got my roots done and I saw how quickly it was starting to lighten, I started to panic a little bit and I was like, okay, I've got to kick this into high gear. I did keep setting my timer in 50-minute increments to just keep an eye on how long it had been on my hair, because if I didn't set the timer, I would have been oblivious to how long the lightener was on my head for. I think overall, from start to finish, it was on my hair less than 2 hours, which is still a long time for this bleach to be sitting on my scalp. And I did keep going through and reapplying the lightener on the areas that already had the lightener on it. So yeah, it worked out really well, and I did the best I could under the circumstances, with all the banding I had, all the previous different colors I had. I feel like I did a pretty decent job. Going back through on those areas that were turning like bright magenta at my roots and like resaturating them with lightener definitely helped, and I think if I would not have gone back through and saturated, I probably would have had magenta spots at my roots. So I'm really glad I took the extra time to go back through, check everything, and resaturate the areas that were turning pink. So here I am just trying to apply all of this very quickly on my hair. All right, y'all, the back is on there. I'm gonna let that sit, but I need to wipe off my neck because my neck is absolutely on fire right now. While that's sitting on my mid shaft, I'm gonna go ahead and touch up my roots up here. And then the last thing we're gonna do is mush the back part and make sure that it gets on the ends for a quick second. This is really, really difficult to do. It's more difficult than what I even thought it would be. I really underestimated the workload we were gonna have to do here. We just gotta do this, and then I literally don't have to bleach my roots anymore if I don't want to. I just wanna try and get it even, which at this point, I don't even know if that's gonna happen, to be honest with you. Just looking at the way it's lifting, it does not look like it's gonna be like a nice even canvas. So now I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna let this like process and lift for a while, and hopefully it turns out good. That's kind of how I'm thinking right now. I'm just like hoping it turns out good because it's looking a little sus back there. At least like the front half of my hair will always look good. I never dyed this part with the black permanent color, so even if the back looks like shit, the front will still be looking right. I'll tell you what, I would be shocked if I don't have blisters on the back of my neck when we're done with this, because my hair has been laying on the back of my neck and it hurts so bad back there. Also, because I don't have very much regrowth up here, this is gonna lift like super fast. So this is my plan. I'm gonna apply this and then set a timer for 20 minutes. After 10 of those 20 minutes has been processing, I'm gonna go ahead and run the lightener through my ends on the back part, let the lightener sit on my ends for 10 minutes, and then I'm gonna rinse everything, do a bunch of deep conditioning treatments. I even think I have an AphoG treatment. We're gonna see what happens. I have no idea at this point. I haven't done some serious hair work like this in a hot minute. Also, my scalp is like pretty sensitive because I did 3 vitamin C treatments, color oops, and now I'm bleaching my roots and it's sitting on there for hours. So yeah, my scalp is not happy, and I also would not be surprised at all if I get chemical burns. I literally was just thinking, what if this looks like shit and I just have to dye it all black? Because I do in fact have some permanent black hair color on deck. That's always an option. All right, I'm gonna let this sit 10 minutes. Then I'm going to run the lightener through my ends in the back, let that sit 10 minutes, and then I'm going to wash and do a bunch of treatments. So I will see you guys for the final results. I'm not gonna show me running it through my ends because it's just like this. I'm literally just gonna mush it all together real quick so it's not anything too serious. But I will see you guys in 20 minutes, and I am so freaking scared right now. I really hope this wasn't a huge mistake and I have to do like even more stuff to correct it. But I guess we'll find out in 5 seconds. Okay, bye. Okay, I am back. Here is the finished result. I'm actually shocked. My hair feels super freaking soft. Like so soft. I do have breakage, but it's honestly not that bad. I did not have handfuls of hair come out or anything like that. I just have a little bit of breakage, like little tiny pieces of my hair like this long broke off, and that's from the ends back here. So let's see. This is what it looks like, okay? Not toned. This is literally just bleached, no toning at all. The front turned out absolutely amazing. It's beautiful, it's platinum. Here's what the back is looking like. We're a little cheddar cheesy, but honestly, it's not bad, and I'll take what I can get. Also, I do have chemical burns. This is the first time I've ever gotten chemical burns, and I had a hole in my glove. I did not know I had a hole in my glove. Bleach was on my hand, and I have chemical burn. These were blisters, and then I washed off the bleach, and now it is a like rash of some sort, and it hurts. And I think I have them on the back of my neck too, but let's spin around and show you guys this. So here's what it's looking like. Honestly, not that bad. For literally like just full sending it and like doing it all at once, I'm pretty impressed with myself, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. There it is. It's really soft, honestly. So there's what it looks like. I have no idea what I'm gonna do next. I know that I definitely should not bleach it again, and I know that's not a good decision. So I'm gonna take the next few days and really think about it. Let's dissect this top part and see what the banding looks like. We've got all of this, like a nice platinum. Then we have the gold band. So right there I can see is where that darker band was, but all of this is like a level 8 golden. And then my ends are lighter. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Honestly, this does need a second round of lightener, but I don't know. I'm gonna take the next couple days and really think on it, sit on it, and decide what I want to do, because it's still not all over one color and I just don't know what to do in this situation. Like, should I just take some 10 volume and re-bleach the back section? But my hair feels so healthy right now and it feels really, really soft, and I don't think that if I took bleach to it again it would feel this soft, but it would make it more even. So yeah, I have no idea what to do. There's what it's looking like. Really nice pale roots, and then from here down it's just absolutely shit. So again, I have no idea what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the next couple days and think about it. Did you guys hear that? That's what I deal with every freaking day here. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna go. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to check out my Instagram. The link to that is in the description down below. I post way more of my everyday life on there. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I love you guys so much, and I will see you next time. Bye.